go sorry. This
Go!
is 911 time.
It's my house. I live here.
No, I live here.
It is not your house.
What are you, 7? Are you serious?
How old are you, Rebecca?
Is this funny to you? Because I'm not fucking laughing.
Rebecca, you don't show your age in any regard.
Okay, I didn't make it in LA.
Accomplishments or getting your ass out of the bed in the morning.
Okay.
And doing something.
Okay.
For yourself.
All right.
You don't do anything.
Okay, I don't do anything. Thank you. You're not my dad, and your kids don't come around. So evidently, your kids don't like you either.
Go downstairs! You get the fuck outside!
Oh, good. You want me to do this
done with
outside?
both of you.
I did not do anything in this situation.
You did not do anything!
You asked me to do this. You said
know what?
speak up.
People are dying all over the place!
You said speak up. I'm a failure. I didn't do anything in LA. In a mental hospital.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, I'm gonna leave.
Your father's here.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. You got to go ahead and put that out, put that to rest. You know, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and he's a significant friend, and he's pretty famous. I mean, he's been famous for a long time. And he said, Anton, is there ever a situation where you would disown your own child or put your child out or whatever like that? Because we've understood in a lot of instances that women, especially black women, because we got to speak to what our experiences are. We know that women, it seems as though they love unconditionally, especially with regard to their child. What I experience or what I'm seeing here in this video is a child that is disrespectful, that have not amounted to anything, don't utilize their time properly, is not productive, feels entitled, and then also on top of that, leverages the fact that they are your child in order to pull on your heartstrings and allow for themselves to continue to stay in the same situation regardless of the fact that they are disrespectful and they're not productive. And then on top of that, and this is why I tell guys all the time that being a stepfather is a thankless job. A thankless job. This is not her house. This is the parent's house. This is the stepfather's house and obviously the mother, right? And he just called it like it is. He said, listen, because obviously there's a lot of disrespect that's happening right here from what I can see in a short 1 minute and 12 or 13 second clip in which the child felt compelled to record this and put it on the internet. You know for a fact that this is not a one-time situation. This has been disrespectful for a long time as far as her not having any kind of regard for the people that pay the bills for them to be able to survive and get there. A grown person leaning on the Victim Olympics and the mental health trope in order to allow for themselves to still be able to run in the Victim Olympics. And they have taken no ownership and no responsibility for their life. And on top of that, it is absolutely positively a thankless job for being a stepfather. And when I say thankless, I mean thankless all across the board. They will curse at you. They will say that the minute she said it, the minute that she didn't agree with it, let me replay it for you. She couldn't wait to tell him that you not my father. Couldn't wait to. Don't matter if he paid the bills. Don't matter if they on his health care coverage. Don't matter about none of that. The only thing that matters is whether or not they can be as disrespectful as possible because they want the mother to choose them over you, even though they are grown. They are not small children. They now have the ability to be able to do for themselves. They have everything that they need in order to be successful, but they continue to lean on their parents and be in the Victim Olympics. And this is one of the problems that comes along with men that try to save women or roll with women based off of whoever it is that they have as their children. It is a thankless job. I'm going to play it again for you.
We voluntarily want you in our life.
Here she goes, sorry. This
Go!
is 911 time.
It's my house. I live here. No.
It's my house. It's my house because I live here. The sense of entitlement is insane here. Is insane. No, it's not your house. You just live there. That's what you should have said.
I live here.
It is not your house.
He trolling. He trolling, big dog. He said, listen, we had enough of your nonsense and you're not going to keep on doing all of this. The only problem that I see with him is that his wife is able to control what it is that he's doing. No. We're not doing none of that.
What are you, 7? Are you serious?
How old are you,
She started doing the ugly cry.
Rebecca?
Is this funny to you? Because I'm not fucking laughing.
And can't wait to curse at you and disrespect you.
Rebecca, you don't show your age in any regard.
Okay, I didn't make
And he started reading her the riot act like, no, you're not the one that's going to be sitting here talking to me about maturity because you have no maturity in real life. Because you getting mad at the fact that I just laughed at your little attitude that you got going on. In reality, you don't work, you lazy, you leech off of us, you a grown woman, you continue to eat, you don't even get up on time in order to take care of business. And what makes you think you can't even take care of yourself? You a child. Stay in a child's place. Troller.
it in LA.
Accomplishments or getting up, getting your ass out of the bed in the morning.
Okay.
And doing something.
Okay.
For yourself.
All right.
You don't do anything.
Okay, I don't do anything. Thank you. You're not my dad and your kids don't come around. So
See, instead of her being able to justify the argument, right? Instead of her saying, oh, no, I do this. I work. I take care of business. I'm on top of things or whatever. No, she was like, no. You're not my father. You're not my father. She can't wait to say it again. She didn't, listen, she not a responsible adult. And you know what the funny thing is? When y'all sent me this to react to, you know what the funniest part about it is if you look in the comments, there are a ton of women that aligns with this whole narrative. There is a ton of women that align with this whole narrative and that they say always choose the child over the adult. Now, the reason why it says cleave to your wife and why the spouse always is supposed to come first is because it will then show a level of respect, or it will force the children to show a level of respect to the person that's at the head of the household and the person that's making sure that the bills is paid. The respect always goes top down. For the person that's making sure that you even got a roof over your head and a hot shower to be able to take a shower in, you always show a level of respect. So it's not about choosing the child. You choose the child when you choose the parent. Because ultimately, how the father goes or how the household goes is what affects the children. But instead of forcing them to be responsible and take care of business, these women that I seen in the comments, they wanted her to choose sides instead of choosing the right thing. It's about what's right, not about how you feel. And so the children don't get a chance. They don't get to determine how they're raised. They have to be responsible and they have to be adults themselves. It's insane. And so eventually, good for the mama, hopefully she stuck with it. She said, listen, there's consequences to your level of disrespect. And you're not going to sit here and tell me and curse out what it is that we got going on in our household. Thankfully, the guy, you know what I'm saying, he was cool enough to just let it happen and let it handle itself and, you know what I'm saying, let it sort itself out. But in reality, it's a thankless position and a thankless job for a man to be a stepfather and to find himself in a situation that's under duress by kids that will never, under any circumstance, respect him, have any regard for him, or like him. Ever. They will always call him Craig. I don't know if that's his name, but it seemed like a Craig to me. Make sure y'all tab into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I can't wait to read y'all comments on this. Entitled Little Brats.